Greetings and salutations, Charlton66 here once again with another video and a few things that I picked up. A lot of the stuff, it's really nothing to write home about, although they're a welcome addition to my collection, and that's what really matters at the end, I guess. It's just kind of a really weird, eclectic type of stuff. I was going to wait to do this video. I was expecting a couple packages from Midtown Comics. I really don't buy a bunch of newer stuff, but one of these, there was a series, actually a couple of series that I missed some issues on, and I really wanted to read them. House of Penance is one of them, and I missed the first issue, but I've got 2, 3, and 4, and so 5 and 6, and the first issue, and I really wanted to read that series, so. Waiting for that from Midtown, and also another series based off of one of my favorite horror movies, Captain Kronos, Vampire Hunter. They did a comic book series based off of that movie, which I don't know if issue 3 came out. I did not know about this series, so I was able to get some of the rest of the issues from Midtown. So I want to do a video on that in the movie when I get those issues in. So it'll be something new. I don't buy a lot of new comics. I do buy new books, but it's not really the mainstream stuff that I'm really into. More or less, not a lot from the big two. More or less from Dark Horse, Boom, IDW, Dynamite, companies like that. So. But one of the things that I picked up I want to show is kind of cool. It's called the Golden Age Western. It's kind of neat. It looks like it has bullet holes, and it's actually stamped through the book. It's kind of neat. But it has a lot of Golden Age Westerns in here. And what's really cool, they got not only Fawcett stories, but a bunch of Charlton Western stories in this book. And it's relatively inexpensive. I think it was only $25. But the paper quality is really good. It's not the glossy paper. It's a flat, matte type of paper, and it reprints really well. But yeah, it's kind of a cool, little cool addition to have in your collection if you're into westerns or Golden Age comic books. And the setup of the book is really nice. It's with the bullet holes and stuff on it's kind of cool. So. Again, it's called Golden Age Western. It's by Powerhouse Books. You can probably get from Amazon probably less than obviously you can get from Amazon less than cover price. So, and one of the things I picked up, the PT Boat Sticker, the PT Boat Skipper, Captain Storm. Can have a PT Boat sticker. The PT Boat Skipper, Captain Storm. Pretty nice copy of that. From Beyond the Unknown, number 24. Good Old Sugar and Spike, number 90. Little Sheldon Mayer stuff. Now I always got to pick this up when I see it, particularly when it's really good shape. What If number 3? Again, in my opinion, the greatest comic book ever drawn or written. The combination of the story, the artwork, and what happens in it makes this my go-to comic book. Like I said, this is the book I'll give to anyone who wants to know why I'm into comic books. That's why I buy multiple copies. I'll give it to anyone who's willing to read it. Again, What If number 3? What if the Avengers had never been? Phenomenal stuff. Can't say more about it than what I already have. It's an incredible comic book. And Justice League America number 83. Anything with the Earth 2 characters or the JSA in it, I'm there. I'll buy them in a heartbeat. And this is a nice black copy. You hardly see anything wrong with this. There's a couple little nicks here at the bottom, but for it to be a 15-cent issue in this sharp and black, it's pretty impressive. I'm pretty happy to have that in my collection. The Atom and Hawkman, number 43. I think this is the first appearance of Gentleman Ghost. I think it is. Men of War, number 19. Gravedigger. Enemy Ace is in that as well. Men of War, number 10 is out of order. Number 10. Gravedigger and Enemy Ace. Pretty cool little series, little war series. Combat Kelly and the Deadly Dozen. Nice Severin cover. Again, I'm back to Walt Disney. Again, I'm not a big fan of Walt Disney comics, but when I see them, particularly, you know, from the 50s and 60s, for a cheap price and they're in really nice shape, I'll snag them up. I can use them for a trade or probably use for a trade more than anything. But here's Walt Disney's Donald Duck album, $10.99. 4-color, $10.99 from 1960. And again, out of order here. This is 726, Walt Disney's Duck album from 1956. And I've come across some really high-grade end of the series, end issues of Star Wars, all the way up to 106. I'm missing a few in between, but really sharp copies, and I got them for very little for what they're worth. But here's 92. Again, I'm not a big Star Wars collector, but these were really nice shape. And like I said, end of the run, close to the end of the run, 96. I know, and this is a nice, sharp copy here. All of them are really sharp copies. 97. 98. 99. 100. Nice painted cover. I don't know who did this cover. But it's a pretty nice painted cover. $101. 102. 103. 104. 105. Weird cover. And here's 106. Don't have 107, but that one was either already picked up or they didn't have it when I bought these. Second to the last issue. I believe it was 107 was the last issue. Sea Devils number 16. I always like the Sea Devils. And last but not least, Captain Venture and the Land Beneath the Sea. So that's what I have for comic books right now. Um, but one of the things I want to show is a piece of artwork from my original artwork collection. I don't have on the wall just yet, but I've had this in my collection for a number of years, since 2002. But it's from Exiles number 5, pages 4 and 5. It's a double splash page. Um, Thought I'd show this. Kind of cool. Nice Hulk splash page. You got Nocturne, Morph, and Thunderbird, and they're wondering the storyline. The words are not on it. They do a computer later, obviously, but they're hearing rumbles and something's coming their way, and they don't know what it is yet. So next thing you know, Hulk smashes right there in the middle of them. So it's kind of a cool splash page. I got it from Jim Calafiore, one of my favorite artists. You guys heard me talking about him before. The guy's a phenomenal artist. I got so many pages in my artwork collection by him. But this is one of my favorites. Not a big Hulk fan, but this was pretty cool page not to pass up when it was offered. So pretty cool page. Again, Jim Calafiore. He's doing a comic book. I don't know if it's an ongoing series, another series, but I know Leaving Megalopolis and Surviving Megalopolis are these series that he does with Gail Simone. I know the comic book form, and they've released them in trade paperbacks and hardback and all that kind of stuff. But his artwork is really, really good. Big fan of his stuff. But that's it for right now. Like I said, when I get those packages from Midtown, we'll talk about House of Penance and Captain Kronos and the movie. So you guys take care, and again, thanks for viewing and subscribing. I've been enjoying so many videos. A lot of new YouTubers are out there presenting awesome content, great videos. I've been busy watching videos as much as I can and commenting when I can. But there's just a lot out there. My subscription list keeps growing, and I try to keep up. So again, thank you for viewing and subscribing, and you guys again have an excellent weekend. Take care.